Hello everyone. It's about 2 o'clock and Bev just went down to get her MRI. Um, the MRI is being done, as I mentioned in one of the care page updates, because Beverly's been dealing with some confusion the last couple of days. They believe most likely the cause is the different medications she's been taking, but they don't want to overlook any possibility. Um, so they're looking into it. Obviously, the worst case scenario that would be that the leukemia has progressed into the brain and it's in the spinal column, and they'll have to do some what they call intrathecal chemotherapy, where they give her shots in the spine of chemotherapy. Now, she had this done last year as part of the maintenance work leading up to the transplant. Now, they weren't planning on doing that this year, but depending upon what the results are from the MRI, they might have to. So we'll keep you posted on that, and I'll give you some information whenever we hear it. So, but I just wanted to show you some of the cards that she's been getting. Posted them up here on the door in her room. That's the bathroom door. Really like to see them all over the wall a bit more. She really enjoys getting mail here, and I think I wrote on the update where you can find the address to the hospital. In her room. Her room number is 963. I think I've updated that, but just to be sure, it's room 963. But I really do appreciate all the cards and everything else that everyone's sending, and the prayers and the support. Especially those folks who are helping with the marrow drive. At our church, Terry and everyone there, thank you so much, Pastor. And over at Partners in Learning, Norma and the crew there, Cindy and Deborah and everyone else, we really appreciate you guys and the time that you're taking out to help find a match for Bev. Now, even if a match doesn't come directly from Beverly, you'll certainly be helping someone who is in need of a donation. A few days ago, I posted from the National Marrow Donor Program a video that shows how needy really it is for people to be on the marrow listing, to be willing to be a donor. So thank you very much for that. And going along with that, one thing I did want to ask is if there are those out there who have influential friends or contacts with businesses or corporations that might be willing to donate to help cover the cost of the bone marrow drive, we would certainly appreciate it. Certainly appreciate it very much. We did mention that it costs about $52 a person for each individual to be tested. Now, we're not wanting to pass that cost on to anybody who wants to test. We don't want that to be a hindrance. So that's why we're trying to get these donations. And the National Marrow Donor Program will match dollar for dollar what we're able to generate. So get out there if you can, and talk to some people that you know, see if they might be willing to donate to help cover the cost. There are several different companies and corporations we've already contacted. Haven't got anything back yet that I know of. So please, if you can, if you know anyone, please see if they can help with that. But as far as treatment goes, we're on course. Her last chemotherapy will be on the 27th, where she'll receive, today she had some, and then next week on Wednesday she'll have another bag of vincristine and two shots, the Elspar, those asparaginase shots. She has a couple more on Saturday as well. And then she'll be finished with this round. And then she won't receive any more chemo until they locate a donor. Once a donor is located, probably a week or two prior to the transplant, she'll come back into the hospital and get some consolidation chemotherapy, just to knock down the remainder of her immune system. So she'll be ready for the she'll be ready for the transplant. Now, they still haven't decided, or they haven't told us yet, whether they're going to pursue the full transplant or the mini transplant. Basically, a mini transplant is they don't use as much chemotherapy, and then they infuse the donor cells. Versus with the full, that's a very high dose chemotherapy. So I'm not sure what they're going to do with that. I'm sure it has issues to do with her heart and how things are going with that. So if you'll just pray that the doctors will be led into the best direction, we'd appreciate it, because obviously we can't have this happen again. So thank you all very much, and we certainly appreciate all your help and your support and prayers, and you'll be hearing from us again soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.